Dr. Kevin Dolphin, Prison Talk. Today, I'm going to speak to you briefly about an imprisoned family. How many of you know or understand what an imprisoned family is? The family doesn't have to be in prison physically to be imprisoned. Point number one. How many parents go along with the illegal activities that their children do? Some of them do it for financial gain because their children are giving them some of the proceeds of their illegal means. Others go along with it because they don't want to push their child out into the streets any further, in fear of losing them, maybe getting killed or anything like that. But one of the things that I understand that the parent doesn't see is that you are being an enabler that is going to, in many cases, not all, but in most cases, lead to your child's demise. So an imprisoned family is everybody's mentality is stuck in illegal activity and the proceeds from the illegal gains, because this is what happens. Whenever you go to prison and you have a family, your family is in prison with you. Whenever you're doing illegal activity out here in the streets and your family goes along with it, they're mentally in prison with you. You are mentally in prison with whoever you're condoning to do the illegal activity. An imprisoned family. Think about the chains that must be broken when it comes to breaking those chains and that cycle of imprisonment. It's deep. It's much deeper than the surface. But I just want to touch, I wanted to touch on it briefly and give you something to think about. Because if this reached anybody that can relate to what I just said, please break those chains. Do it for yourself. Do it for your children. Not just for the child that may be involved in the illegal activity, but if you have other children who are experiencing and seeing what's going on with, the other siblings, because they can become an influencer over them and eventually turn that good seed, I don't like the word bad, but into a negative seed. Let's think about that. An imprisoned family. Mothers and fathers, you have to break those chains. Young men and women, you have to break those chains. An imprisoned family it's affected on so many levels: economically, socially, religiously. I mean, it's just, when you look at it, it's devastating. But until we open up our eyes and educate ourselves on the damage, the mental, physical, and emotional damage that it causes one another, we're going to continue on in that same fashion. When you go to the prisons and you visit your loved one, a piece of you stays there with them, and a piece of them wants to go with you. But guess what? They can't go, and you can't bring them with you. So guess what? Both of you are stuck. The children are stuck. The parents are stuck. Everyone that loves them is stuck. And everyone is in prison. I'm Dr. Kevin Dolphin. Prison Talk. Let us break the chains of the imprisoned families. Thank you.